Deep into an ongoing trade war with China, President Donald Trump seemed to signal progress yesterday, tweeting, "Just had a long and very good conversation with President Xi Jinping of China." Reports this morning indicate that a new trade deal might be afoot. But before proceeding too hastily, the president might want to take note of new details that Forbes has uncovered about one of his first China trade deals. It turns out that a key person working on a May 2017 U.S. China agreement, a little-known Commerce Department employee named Wendy Teramoto, was previously a board member for a company co-owned by the Chinese government, and may have continued to be so at the same time she was doing the deal. How is that possible? President Trump delegated his deal-making duties to Secretary of Commerce Wilbur Ross. And shortly after entering office, Ross hired Teramoto, a managing director at his private equity fund, W.L. Ross. Ross then passed his trade work on to Teramoto, who, according to two financial disclosure reports, was still on the board of a company called Diamond S Shipping at the time. One of the company's major investors was the government of China. Another was W.L. Ross, which had installed Teramoto on the board. The end result, the person hammering out President Trump's supposedly protectionist trade agenda appeared to have a fiduciary duty to a global shipping company co-owned by the adversaries on the other side of the negotiating table. When asked about all this, however, a lawyer for the shipping company sent a three-word response: resigned March 2017, suggesting Teramoto in fact stepped down from the board 2 months before Ross announced the China agreement. The minutes from a May 25, 2017, board meeting say that Teramoto was retiring at that time, but it is not clear whether they say she had officially stepped down by then. Public financial disclosure reports, signed by Teramoto herself, say she remained on the board until July 2017, after the deal was done. Department of Commerce refused to clarify the matter, instead issuing a one-sentence statement: "We will no longer dignify Forbes"'s recycled innuendo with her response. So what is the truth? Did Teramoto in fact resign in March 2017, as the company's lawyer says? Or did she leave the board in July 2017, as her filings say? The answer might be important to President Trump, who famously ripped into Ross after he announced the agreement. "I can't believe you made this deal," the president fumed, according to Bob Woodward's book Fear. "Why didn't you tell anybody? You didn't tell me about this. You just went off and did it on your own. You're not a good negotiator anymore," Trump reportedly went on. "I don't know what it is, but you've lost it. I don't trust you."